There's a new Jubilee video that is dropping. And I knew this was coming a little bit. I had talked to Mehdi Hassan about it after my Jubilee.
So in this clip, we're going to watch Andrew Wilson take down Sam Seder for his insane, unhinged takes. I would love to see Andrew Wilson demolish him like to his face. But in the meantime, Andrew Wilson is going to dismantle Sam Seder's worldview, his whole narrative and thought process over this Jubilee debate that went down with Mehdi Hassan. And I'm going to give you guys a disclaimer immediately. I'm sorry. You might see some still shots. It is because of copyright issues. It's okay. It won't last too long. Please stick with me, guys, and watch this clip. I feel like I'm begging. Like, I shouldn't even be begging. Like, for real, to be honest, I'm, like, enjoying making this video. I like watching these, especially when it comes to Andrew Wilson, because he's going to dismantle Sam Seder's worldview. And Sam Seder needs to just stop running away from Andrew Wilson and get in the ring and have that debate. Without further ado, let's get into this clip.
He was like, should I do it? They've been asking me to do it. I'm like, yeah, do it.
My family lineage is set.
This is going to be extraordinary. I mean, a bloodbath. And I have not seen the anything other than this clip, but it looks like it's going to be a bloodbath. Here is Mehdi Hassan. This dropped yesterday. A promo for his Jubilee appearance.
My family lineage is settlers from the 1500s. So
you don't look very Native American to me.
I am Native American. Whites are Native Americans. What are you talking about?
You're not.
What are you talking about?
You're a little bit more than a far-right Republican. Hey, what can I say? I think you can say I'm a fascist.
Yeah, I am.
Listen to me. I am an immigrant. I'm speaking from personal experience.
Get the hell out.
I don't even like... I should get the hell out.
Yes.
Why?
I don't want you here.
My first claim is Donald Trump is pro-crime and pro-criminal. Donald Trump is defying the Constitution. Immigrants, overall, are good for America. Donald Trump's plan for Gaza is ethnic cleansing. I'm Mehdi Hassan. I'm a journalist. I'm the editor of Zeteo. And today I'm surrounded by 20 far-right conservatives.
Oh, they brought back
the white culture girl.
The white nationalist girl, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they stocked all. Now, what's going to be fascinating is to see the reaction of like, well, you got bad fascists in there. There are smarter fascists. Or if people are going to be like, these people are extremists. We have no policies that are like this, except for, the one that Stephen Miller,
No. He got all of this wrong. Here's what actually, in fact, happened. What, in fact, happened is that because this guy said, I am a fascist, that's what he said, they took that, right, and mogged his employer, Pine Sap's employer, mogged him and demanded that he be fired because they were harboring, essentially, from their perspective, a Nazi. So that's what, in fact, happened. I have not seen this kind of outrage from the collective left in a while, right? By the way, I still don't understand how we can have open and avowed communists all over these platforms. And they say that they want to remove the state. They want a stateless society. They want to overturn all of our laws. They want to get rid of the Constitution of the United States for collectivism. They want state welfare for everybody through a centralized authority. And that's totally fine. But say the word fascist, and these people lose their fucking minds, Jay.
So do you guys want me to tell you the truth, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I get so many comments on these videos that sometimes I hold back because I'm just like, let me just chill or whatever. But I'm at the point now where I don't feel like chilling. The people, they don't want what they call fascism. And by the way, Pine Sap was not, he just said yes because I'm not going to say whether he's a fascist or not. I don't even care. But I think that he just said, yes, I am, simply because he was just tired of the labels. Like, these are these type of labels that they give people, especially white men, white heterosexual Christian men. They will give you guys these labels so that you can shut up and not, lean into your own authority. Okay? And it's wrong. I think that's absolutely wrong. Right? Furthermore, the people who control this, who control the media, okay, who control like the narrative that it's actually kind of breaking down now, thank God, they certainly don't want a strong heterosexual Christian white male to start feeling themselves and feeling confident, because then they start to get scared that the history will repeat itself. I'll stop there.
Yeah, the fact that you've got socialist parties, you've got communist parties in the United States, they're actually everywhere. Like, being a communist isn't really that hard to find, especially on the internet, especially amongst the alt-left parts of the internet. You've got guys like Vaush, who are extremely popular, who says that he's a communist. And the
Vaush, Hassan, that chick that I debated, Charlie, she's an open communist. Denham's open communist. Many open communists all over Twitch, all over YouTube, all over these platforms, and that's completely acceptable. But for some reason, the word fascist, that just means you are depersoned forever, as though that's worse than the leftist form of and that is just mind-blowing to me.
Yeah, I did think in your opening monologue, though, when you were saying they got themselves a fascist, it was making me think of a bit that we could do, like a Steve Irwin bit about, we caught a fascist.
Yeah, we caught a fascist.
We caught ourselves a fascist.
That's right.
Chief aide to Donald Trump is espousing. It's going to be interesting to see how they deal with this.
Well, it seems like already in that promo, they're already triggered by the fact that Mehdi has an accent and that, he's not a white person. So that might...
Actually, nobody was really triggered on the right by this. Leftists lost their fucking minds collectively, completely lost their minds, demanded the beheading of this guy, demanded that he be deplatformed from life itself. All over Twitter, you'll find right now that things like, no, he should have been dealt with a bullet. All over the place, they're saying this. It's fucking outrageous. These guys thought that the right was going to be running a cope session, when in fact what happened is the left got whipped into a piranha-like fervor.
Might bring out some new different flavors of anger from these self-avowed or self-described fascists.
Does that guy say his family goes back to the 1500s in America? Because that's pretty early for even American settlement in, like, most of Virginia didn't happen until like the 1600s.
Right.
But what's funny about these sorts of folks is I pissed off Confederate sort of lost cause type people on Twitter the other week ago, and I got so many insults about how I was an Ellis Island baby, and I'm like, yeah. Like that I wasn't here.
Take that.
Like during like the 1750s, my family wasn't here yet,
right.
And that should make me feel like bad. And like, I can't tell you how. Like I'm more likely to feel embarrassed about drinking Johnny Walker Black Label than I am.
So like the thing is about this, and I'll just end it off with this. Like at the end of the day, right? Well, that's not necessarily an argument. Both ways, it's not an argument to make, right? So, like, if the other guy was arguing about something and then he's being told, like, oh, you're an Ellis Island baby, it's like, that's just like, that's happened to me. And it's like, come on, argue the points, but fine, if you want to go there. But the left doesn't argue the points either, because look at what they were just saying about the white guy who was like, my family's been here since the 1500s or whatever. Maybe his family really just has been here since the 1500s. Like, and to say, oh, I don't know, that's kind of early. That's his business. What these people are saying is that, dag, we built this country and we're being, well, I don't think I'm allowed to say it on YouTube. So I understand their plight for sure. Like, because when you look and you see, the borders were wide open, and then, okay, so in the Biden term, the borders were wide open and everybody and their mama got in here, right? And then in the Trump term, don't get it twisted, he's talking about amnesty for hospitality workers, for crying out loud, and H-1B. You start to be like, well, what is going on? I'll leave it at that.